go into my room.
Hey, what up, y'all? It's the Normies coming at you with a little bit of The Office, Season 6, Episode 22. Secretary's Day. Hey.
It's pronounced Secretary's Day.
Secretary's Day. You know why? Because we all secrete, baby. Put your hands up if you secrete. My name is Chris. Meet me in the Secretes Johnson.
I am just Spidey.
This is Marquetta.
This is Secrete, put it in reverse, Terry Mickey.
This is Surge Secretariat Chaudhary.
Hey, that's one of my favorite horses. You know what else is one of my favorite horses?
Bojack.
This episode. It's a horse of an episode, which is a thing people say, I assure you.
It is a horse of an episode.
The number one horse is Hidalgo. We all know it.
Hidalgo? Who the fuck is Hidalgo?
Seabiscuit.
Seabiscuit.
You're tripping, bro. Hidalgo would burn Seabiscuit's
It's whatever
bitch
Don
ass.
Quixote's horse's name was.
Epona, bro.
No,
y'all know Epona.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
Fuck is
It's
Epona?
Roach. It's Roach or Kage from Ghost of Tsushima.
Well, how about Black
Kage.
Beauty?
Black
Wasn't
Beauty?
that- Yeah, that was the theme, right?
Black Stallion.
What about Argo?
Argo?
Nah, man.
Oh, yeah.
Shadow of the Colossus? Argo.
Yeah.
we didn't play it.
That's a good horse.
That is
That's
a good one. That's a good
horse.
goddamn horse right there.
It's a big
Well,
horse.
That's a good horse.
Hey,
What
guys.
about Megan D?
Ooh,
Yeah.
That's a good horse. That's a good horse. That's a solid horse.
That's a good one.
Sarah
I mean, I
Jessica
give her a
Parker?
right.
I'm just kidding.
Hey, hey guys. Now the market substitute. Support the OG content. Feel free to support the Normies over on Patreon. Support us on Patreon means you can watch ahead, you can watch uncuts, and participate in horse. Polls. Sorry.
Last one. Jean from Attack on Titan. Come on. They always call him a horse.
All right.
Jean?
Hey, horses tier list. We got to do one now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know we knew
Hell
so many
yeah.
horses off the
Right?
top.
Tier list.
What about the horse from Princess? No.
Has anyone tried tier
Pocahontas.
listing tier lists?
Horses
Ooh.
A tier list?
Tier list?
Like who made the best tier list
Yeah,
of a tier
like
list?
are some things worth tier listing, and is that in the F tier of that tier the tier list?
We should tier
list?
list eggs. How
Eggs?
you make eggs.
I was thinking, oh yeah, no, egg tier list would be good, but a Normies tier list.
I have something to talk to you about, Marquetta.
Well, that was your typical introduction to a Normies episode that had nothing to do with the episode, and now let's jump in.
What's the difference between a chimichanga, a chalupa, and a tostada? It's urgent. This isn't funny.
Say, me eat cookie.
No.
Oh.
Why is everyone clumped around accounting?
It's Kevin as Cookie Monster from Sesame Street.
Is that the program where all those puppets live in the barrio? Mm-hmm. I love that show.
Puppets live in the barrio. That's a nice way to describe it.
I'd like it sent to me, please.
Yes.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, me too.
What's the barrio?
This is inappropriate.
This is my favorite day.
He's gonna have to talk to HR about
What's the barrio, Chris?
Barrio's like Spanish for like neighborhood.
it. You in the Latin projects.
I don't speak Spanish, but I heard it in a song.
You don't barrio don't back you up.
It's Secretary's
That
Day.
song was La Raza.
Copa.
It is.
Perfect storm for a romantic gesture.
Oh my god.
Better step up.
Get that.
Cute.
Beats.
Hey man, Beats is
for
a solid
secretaries.
gift, dude. Beats are really good for you.
I wouldn't have a stepmom.
What?
It's my first day back after maternity leave, and I miss Cece. But we need the money.
Okay.
Couldn't have watered it.
I literally did not know that existed.
Men.
And I chose to let it die.
Erin would be so psyched if you took her out to lunch. Secretary's Day is really kind of a boss secretary thing.
She's kind of a rube.
Was a rube.
It's my girlfriend you're talking about.
Like a boob.
Somebody you can trick easily, I believe.
I wanted to know what your plans for lunch were because I was hoping to ask you to.
What the?
I got a picture of you asking me to lunch.
What the fuck is this shit?
Well, Hayworth is more business casual.
Yeah, that was a stupid suggestion. I was thinking someplace special, so I thought Hayworth's.
Well, we'll figure something.
Oh.
Take her to Hayworth, bro. What the hell?
Okay, let's go ahead.
Have a cookie, Kev.
I'm not falling for that.
I brought those in. It's my birthday. That's some stone cold narcissism right there.
Sorry. Happy birthday. Did you eat some of my M&Ms?
M&M's.
This is violent and offensive.
We got some mustard right here.
This is violent and offensive.
I'm not crying.
There's some food on your face.
Fucking Jared.
The
Where's
beginning
got the
here has
Brita?
been a little bit of a fiasco. Either they don't respect me, or they respect me too much.
I didn't realize you were still here.
Right?
Yeah.
This Cookie Monster thing is an opportunity to show people that I'm an authority figure.
Okay.
Oh no.
Bro, he don't.
Oh my
There's not
God.
a single
Blink!
wrinkle on this person.
Bro, you should see him in Silicon Valley. He don't. He's looks the same.
It is now forbidden to talk, joke about, or email this around. Not to be scary, but yeah, I would listen to me.
It's the same character, dude. It's Jared.
Right.
Jared Gabe.
I'm about to rewatch Silicon Valley.
It's so good.
That show is so good, man. I would love to rewatch that.
My book on tape. This is a novelization of the movie Precious, based on the book.
Oh, dear
Oh my
Lord,
God,
not
dude.
Precious.
Why?
What decade would you have chosen to be a teenager? I would have chosen the 1490s.
What?
Whoa.
Because America was discovered.
Right.
Huh.
All right. Come on, Michael. She helped you out during Scott's Tots. I thought y'all were budding a
Part
connection.
about being a receptionist is that I get to have my own desk. In my foster home, I never had a desk.
But she's just talking about
Foster
being a
home.
secretary. You know?
Oh, that's right.
Is there anything else?
What? Like he's not making conversation at all.
Didn't have a
That's
desk there. Did you have a favorite age? Or month?
An age or month?
She's just
October.
so much younger than him.
My favorite month.
I've been trying to
No,
keep
you
it
ain't
going.
trying.
April when I was 7. These are weird questions.
Erin is just weird.
What decade do you want to be a teenager? That's not a bad question. That's a fun one.
He's the best boyfriend in the world. Tell me about him before I met him.
Well,
Oh no. She doesn't know. She doesn't know anything.
Oh,
plays a banjo.
Yeah.
he punches balls.
Other than the fact that he dated Angela, I don't think he is a snappy dresser. Reminds me of Easter.
Sorry, about Angela?
He
Oh, he didn't
dress
tell
like
about
a sister.
Angela?
They're engaged.
You didn't know that?
I'm surprised you didn't tell her. I thought he would.
I mean, they're like 3
Probably
weeks
didn't
in.
want you
so
to have a
maybe,
mental
you know,
image of him having sex with somebody else.
What?
Yes.
They were engaged, so.
He's just doing everything, man.
I mean,
That is a lot.
you're 3 weeks in. Is that long enough to say something like that?
Yeah.
No, he just realized what he did.
Right? Should have done that.
Oh, God.
In the foster home, my hair was my room.
Okay.
Huh?
It's the only way she could go away.
Oh.
Okay.
I'll have what she's having.
Was that one show?
Harry Met Sally, right?
Yeah.
Did you like
Oh
your
no,
lunch?
she's so shooketh.
Did you have a good lunch?
They were on lunch break. It's been less than an hour.
She's about to run. Where you gonna go?
He's ruined this relationship.
Tell him about the cheating. It'll give him some sympathy.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a overreaction, I think.
Not telling someone you were engaged though, but you're right. They just started dating.
3 weeks, you know, it's a
It's weird. My breast pump is missing. Have you seen my breast pump?
it's a long time, but also not really.
This is gonna traumatize me.
No.
a hell of a lot.
Stop. No.
Trying to milk her.
You know what, Dwight? Let me just check the bathroom first.
3 squeezes and I would drain you.
Oh my God.
Meredith, I just like the way it feels.
What the fuck is going on?
The Cadillac of pumps.
It's not sterile.
Oh, my Lord.
What you doing, girl? You fucking did pump
She just likes the way it feels.
That's hilarious.
Oh, she
my
don't
God,
know.
no.
He do dress like it's Easter though. Like 100%.
He does.
Was it everything that you hoped and dreamed it might
I feel so bad for Andy. He literally pushed for this to happen too.
Just what I mean.
Read the room, bud. Get in on this. Quick.
I think we're out of facts coverage.
God, Oscar, will you keep your pants on?
He's stuck.
He doesn't know.
Can I have advance on my paycheck because a Mrs. Field cookie just opened up at the mall?
Let me leave the parodies to the pros at Mad TV.
Mad TV.
But that show
R.I.P.
hasn't been on in many cookies.
Oh, you about to get in trouble.
A very special shout out to the chair of the party planning committee, Miss Angela Martin.
You know what? I think we can all agree that Angela's not so great. Stop talking.
Stop.
Oh, I have a very special connection to Secretary's Day in the form of that 115-pound moonbeam over there named Erin Hannon. She is my girlfriend.
You are so cheesy.
In addition to being the person who brings me my facts information. I wrote a little ditty.
A little ditty.
Right now,
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Secretary of Love.
He's got the little harmonica too?
Secretary of Love.
Oh! He got
I
cake!
know about Angela, for Michael told me.
Oh,
Oh.
Who else did you sleep with? Did you sleep with Phyllis?
All right, come on.
She got some issues. She was in a foster home. She had a hair room.
I don't know you.
This is a red flag.
Oh my God!
Who was that,
Did you
Kevin?
truck the cameraman?
Also, like, you were
Should
right.
probably
It's only
get
3
involved in
weeks.
this, but I think my energy is better spent on the Cookie Monster issue.
Right? Yeah. No, I'm not touching that shit.
If you need anything, I'm right over there.
Sure, Kevin.
Man, Kevin, cut it all
No
off.
way.
You look delicious.
No, you have to be a
Why
bully.
is, yeah, why is everybody?
No, this one,
Is this the meme
one
of the
was
day?
deserved.
I heard that. I'm sorry, Pam. I'm going to have to suspend you without pay.
What?
You need to go a little easy. You can't just suspend someone from work.
You're suspended too, Jim. You too, Dwight.
What the fuck?
I was just slow clapping your no-nonsense decision making.
Suspended.
C is for suspension.
How you accounting?
Go into my room.
Who doesn't tell their girlfriend that they were engaged?
They just
to
started
someone who works
dating.
4 feet away from them.
Nah, you ain't wrong.
This is gonna blow over in 2 seconds. She never asked me, so I probably should have told her, I guess. Everybody does stupid things.
You embarrassed me earlier. Take it up with the chief of police.
Oh, shit, Aaron.
People remembering I had sensual relations with Andy. It's the kind of thing you wish you could have annulled.
I think this fax is going through.
Oh, no, Toby. Toby, stop.
I can just put it through again, you know.
God, Toby, you're the worst.
I was engaged before Jim, and he worked here too.
It was Andy.
Yes, girl.
It doesn't matter.
That's scary.
It's not about
Where's
who
Roy?
you've been with.
What's Roy up to?
Yeah, what's
Who
Roy?
you end up with. Sometimes the heart doesn't know what it wants until it finds what it wants.
He didn't even know you.
I hope you're fine with your
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Yeah, what do you do?
You tried. You gave it your best shot,
You
dude.
did.
Andy, maybe you dodged a bullet.
Aw.
Ain't y'all suspended?
So I
Yeah,
can
right.
reprimand them, but I can't suspend them. Oh, I can't do either.
What are you here for?
Call Tallahassee. He can ask you not to come in, but he can't dock your pay.
Very interesting.
Hey, everyone. Quite an afternoon, huh? It's not about showing you're in charge. It's about forgiveness. I think that if you were to apologize to me, I would revoke your suspension.
I really think the only way for me to learn my lesson is to take my suspension.
Watch how it's done. I apologize. I kneel before you.
I would even take a contrite look as an apology. There's human.
Yeah, I'm going home. Fuck out of here.
I mean, shit, you take the day off, yeah.
What's your real name? Lionel Frankenstein?
Lionel
Stop
Frankenstein.
walking for 1 second. I think I have to be on my own for a little bit.
God. Tell her about the whole Dwight Angela thing.
Yeah, no one's even mentioning that shit.
I'm sorry that you had to see that.
Well, do they still get paid?
It's tacky to discuss finances.
Sounds like they just got to go home with pay.
Yeah, pathetic.
Can I buy everyone coffees?
What?
Or cookies.
He's in!
Was that an impression?
He's become the enemy.
Guys, I'm now going to apologize for the message.
There you go, Kevin. Flip it.
Because corporate told me to.
Reverse.
You gotta be able to laugh at yourself here.
I have to go back to the zoo to the stick insect exhibit.
Ciao.
Why don't we say ciao to the impression?
Where's Toby at? Because he's now the new Toby.
Jesus.
It's really that bad? Damn.
Right?
She's got some childhood issues, maybe.
Damn, dog, you just sit out here crying. This is rough.
I can't trust Andy anymore.
Oh, yeah.
What do you
She doesn't hold a candle to you, Erin. She's
Got
old
no
enough to be your
phone, Michael.
mom, for one thing, and she wears Pioneer Women Clothing.
I'm scared.
I don't want her to fall for Michael.
Yeah.
Is she?
No.
No, I don't think so.
She's
Andy,
gullible as a
big
baby.
in
It's
those
fucking terrible.
Oh, I like this butt.
Well, at least somebody made her happy on Secretary's Day.
You did nothing wrong.
Hey, Kevin, it's Oscar. I'm looking at the
You could have told her, but you were going
I
to.
can't seem to find the column for shipping costs.
That's so funny.
Oscar the Grouch.
Yeah, I mean, the Count.
Yeah, you should have done Oscar the Grouch. Why'd you do the Count?
I want to count to 10.
Oscar is an accountant, and the count counts.
I mean,
he's got a good point.
It
but, you know.
tracks.
Why didn't you do Oscar the Grouch?
Yeah.
Did you do that, man? Nailed it. Good work, Cookie Monster.
Thank you.
How does Kevin make himself look like a baby?
Right?
It's the
He's got
mouth.
weird. He's got
Something
baby
with the
teeth.
mouth. He's like.
Yeah, like I don't know, he like hikes his bottom teeth. Makes
It's baby teeth. It's weird.
Also, I do have a legitimate question. You guys know bald people. Why wouldn't you just cut it all off?
Huh?
Why do some bald people do
Like
the
sides?
the
I don't know.
fucking the
Denial?
UFO instead of just
Some
getting rid of it?
Yeah, they won't
Denial?
believe in it. I always called it the flat Earth wall. I didn't know what it was actually called. It's the ring around that keeps you from getting over to the edge.
I don't know. I don't like
It's
that
the
look.
reverse
I
fade.
never liked that look. I don't know why people like.
He's
you're
like
talking
George
about the
Jefferson.
sides?
Yeah, like why just were you hoping it comes back? Just cut it all off. Just
One
be
day.
bald.
One of these
Right.
days,
You
bro.
could pull it off if you had like a really funky like fashion style, like if it was like on purpose, like you know, like if it wasn't like if you were like rocking it on purpose.
Yeah.
Man.
I think
This
people
was-
are rocking on purpose.
This was
Nah,
a
I think
choice.
most people with that are in
This was a
denial.
choice of a haircut in Shogun. There's literally a guy who has
Yeah.
long hair and he has like this part shaved off. It
Why
looks
are you-
ridiculous.
What is it called?
I think it's just called balding, bro.
The bald fade.
No, that's not
No,
it.
it's not a
No,
bald
it's not a
fade.
bald
This is a reverse bald fade.
Yeah.
It's just called hair
Honestly.
loss.
Honestly, see if there's a yeah. It's just called hair loss.
Yeah.
There's pictures of.
Yeah. It's Gargamel. Is that Gargamel?
That is
That's fucking
that's
Gargamel,
from
right?
Smurfs, right? The villain from Smurfs.
Yeah. Gargamel.
Yeah,
Guys, it's Gargamel.
bro. This is a Gargamel haircut.
Okay. Well,
Well, you see to find out what the oldest person is
Friar
with this
Tuck.
hairstyle.
Friar Tuck. Yeah.
the Friar Tuck. Okay. Why is it called the Friar Tuck?
You don't know Friar Tuck
Now-
from
now Google that.
Robin Hood? That's close enough.
Yeah, that's like a bottomless bowl.
That's the Sam.
Look, apologies out there if you got the Friar Tuck or whatever.
Yeah.
We were just wondering what the hairstyle was.
shaving.
It's the Kevin. Let's just call it the
Yeah.
Kevin.
So real talk though, I was digging Erin, but then she kind of had a meltdown
Yeah.
to the point where like if I was Andy, I would just be asking myself, can we deal with that?
Yeah.
Is it worth it? Like I'm starting to do math now, and that's probably not a great place to
Oh,
be in
yeah.
the beginning of a
Oh,
relationship.
I'm definitely doing math.
She seems like she would get frustrated and start pulling her arm hair out or something. Like I don't
Oh,
know, something,
no. That's wildly
something just a
specific.
little. Yeah. I knew a girl that did it in elementary school. Something really strange though.
Dude hung through with Angela for a year, so it's gonna take a lot to break him off. And I don't think
He's paid off.
this day was a little bit of a red flag, but ultimately Aaron's been cool, so this was just
No
an
one-
extreme reaction. He should still fight for her.
No one said anything about Angela and Dwight. Like that would have explained everything.
Yeah. She kind of overreacted without getting the full story.
I mean, I think she did overreact, but I do think it deserved a reaction. Like, yo, you were engaged to the person that is in the office that sits 4 feet away from you, and we started dating in the office, and you didn't once think to tell me, hey, maybe you might hear this from other people around the office, because it makes more sense to hear it from Andy than it does from anyone else, and because of how it's set up, someone else is going to say something.
I agreed that like if I was in that situation, I probably would have said something sooner. But also 3 weeks is like
It's not enough.
3 weeks could be like 3 dates, like depending on how busy they are. Like 3
That's
weeks.
true.
3 weeks isn't that long of a
Yeah.
period.
Which is not even like thinking 3 weeks. He did say, was it last episode or whatever? Or whatever they were at the, like Dave and Buster's, that it was their third. They'd gone on 2 dates and he planned on doing more. So I mean, they did just start. Like,
But you're calling her your girlfriend, and you work at the most wildest office in town. Someone's gonna slip. Someone's gonna be like, you kind of look like Angela. I just anything. You gotta be like, you gotta cut that shit. You gotta interpret what your idiot friend's gonna do and cut that shit off at the pass.
He said, I cannot and will not keep a secret.
I don't understand that. I still don't understand what the problem is. Like, that's old shit. Like, obviously, Andy's fucking 35 or something? Obviously, he's had relationships before. He may have been engaged or even married before. I mean, I don't think it's something you have to, like, bust out, like, as soon as you start dating. Eventually it's going to come out, but, I mean, even if you find out from somebody else, like, why are you so mad about
Well,
it?
Marquette, I guess it's time for me to tell you.
I know you've been engaged.
No.
Baby mama.
Back in college.
Are you a divorcee?
When I met Serge.
Oh, no.
He said you want to make it onto the couch, and I didn't know what he was talking about.
Now Corey will know.
Mickey watched. Okay.
It's a time thing. 3 dates, fine. I would say 3 months. She should know by then. 6 months, definitely.
I'd say even
Sure.
less than that. Yeah.
Sure, but it still shouldn't like affect. I feel like she's upset at the fact that he was with somebody else more than by the fact that she didn't find out from him.
What?
Like the fact that he was like with somebody else before he started dating her is a problem for her, and I find that weird.
She got abandonment issues, maybe.
She does.
Foster kid, so she's like,
Sure.
"Will you engage with everybody?"
But I mean that to me is a problem because I don't want to be answering for something that happened before I even know this person.
Yeah,
and like that will carry throughout the relationship. It's not worth it for me.
That's true. Funniest fucking part was Andy's cutaway interview where he was like, "This is fine, right? It's gonna blow over in like 2 seconds." Yeah, I mean, I probably said that.
He was so chaotic.
It just like kept going down. Like when you feel confident about something and then you just keep talking about it, you're like, "Wait, nah."
I think if they're only meeting up for dates on like the weekends, it's like when you start making time for each other during the weekday, like that's when you know things are getting more serious. I think that's when it should be said. Like when you're like making extra time and not just like weekend dates.
I feel that. I mean, shit, you stay the night over sometimes multiple days and still doesn't need to be. Well, never mind.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love Gabe though. He's funny. I think he's a funny.
He was doing his best, sort of.
Yeah.
So I can't reprimand him or suspend him.
Stop the impressions.
He's just socially awkward. I feel like he's the new Toby, and Toby could really capitalize on this moment.
Yeah.
And become like the number 2 worst.
Toby's just trying to fade into the background.
Low key.
I appreciate that.
I did like that Pam went to try to give her some advice as well. Like, hey, I've been engaged before. I mean, it backfired and didn't really work.
You'll find your.
When she was like, "Oh my God, it's Andy," wasn't it? Like,
just back to meltdown.
She was like,
I like never realized that Erin's kind of slow.
Yeah, she feels very much like Andy.
She feels like a child to me, and like now I don't know that I ship them anymore.
Yeah, she's
like very infantile.
Living with her foster brother who wants to hit.
Oh yeah,
definitely wants to hit.
If she ain't put that together by now, I'd be like, "Oh, this dude definitely wants to fuck." We're gonna have to be siblings on opposite sides of the country.
Yeah, and foster brother, not stepbrother. I think we were saying stepbrother last time.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah.
And so they're not married. They were just adopted by the same family.
She gets stuck in a Chinese finger trap, and she's like, "No, foster brother, help!"
It's funny that Michael calls her a rube, but she is the only one in that office which will unironically laugh at his jokes.
Yeah.
Like he's just being himself, and she thinks it's hilarious. Like genuinely.
There was a sweet moment when he then went to talk to her because he saw her sad.
Yeah.
He always has those little moments at the end where we're like, Michael's been a dick this whole time, but he comes in clutch sometimes.
But he didn't even say, like, yeah, Andy's a dick. Like, he didn't help out there, but at least he helped cheer her up.
I also think it's funny that when he was leaving, one of my thoughts was, why is he the last one leaving the office? Just because we know how he works. And he's like, I just finished downloading that video. Like, he answered my question. It's like, okay, never mind.
Oscar the
That's so funny.
Well, we got one more to watch in this sit down. We'll see you guys at the next one.
Peace.
Bye.
Thank you for watching The Office. Check out The Office reactions over on Patreon. We're several weeks ahead to that and a lot of our other shows. So please, it's a great way to support us. We wouldn't be here without all of our patrons, especially Film It Rick, Joe Maggs, Puvy, Anthony Hardy, Lucas, and Martin Dagsvold.